Guys, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I want us to do a recap on GBPUSD so that we can know what is happening into the market, because we said whenever we analyze the market we also have to come back and check, like we have to do a back testing on the live market. Remember, back testing, we're not doing back testing on the market that happened like 2018, 2020. We have to do a back testing on the market that we are familiar with, especially for those markets that you keep on watching daily. Then you can just come back, take a screenshot or record, then come back and check if ever the market has played the way you had done. And remember, this week we had the US election, so any pairs with the USD, a good example of pairs with the USD, we have the GBP USD. We have pairs like the Euro USD. We have a pair like Audi USD. We have another pair like the NZD USD. These are some of the pair with the USD as the code, and another pair of the USD as the base. We have the USD JPY, USD CHF. So you can just go and watch and see how the USD pairs have been affected because of the election. So meaning USD is a very stable currency, and that is how it influenced the market. Coming into the GBPUSD, let's see how the market has been behaving, because I remember I did a whole video about GBPUSD saying it will give us 300 pips if ever the market will continue selling. But now the market has not yet finished the 300 pips, and you can't assume, because you can't say because I said it will give us 300 pips, it has to give us the 300 pips. No, the market may never get the 300 pips, but at least you can just see the market has already given us so far. How many pips has this market given us? This market has given us almost how many pips? Around 200 pips, remaining 100 pips. But let's look at what is happening into this market. Remember, we said the market will never move on a straight line. That is why we never have a market like this. You see, the way this market is smooth, we can never have this kind of a market. That is why we have market structure. And for us to have a market structure, let me just use this chart of the GBPUSD. This is how the market has been moving. This is the weekly time frame. Let me put this market like this so that we can try and analyze it, so that we can know what is happening into this market. So that is a simple diagram of how the GBP market looks like. Let me put it here so that we can try to see what is happening to the market. You see, for us to have a market structure, then we must have these sharp edges here. You can call them these sharp points, these sharp edges, depending on how you want to call it. You see these sharp edges here, they are the reasons why we have they're the reasons why we say we have a market structure. And for us to have high and high low, I keep on preaching this thing like all the time. For us to have a high and high low, then you have to see this market breaking toward the upside. So the moment you come and find that the market has already broken the last structure here, then we have a high. And for us to know that we have a high low, you just have to move from where the market is and just go backward to see where the market made the last turn. Then you know that is our high low. You see, this is where the market made the last turn here. Let me just put it red. That is where the market had made the last turn. So this is our high low, and this is our high. For us to have another high, then you want to see the market breaking this structure, and you can see again the market came here and it broke this structure. Breaking this structure, this become what? This become our new high, and you just have to follow where did the market last make the last turn. Oh, our market made the last turn around here. So this is how the market moves, because you cannot say this is our new high low, because the market could still easily come down here. But the moment now the market breaks this last high, this is where the market is, and you just have to follow where did the market make the last turn. oh, this is where the market made the last turn. And you see that is how we create the market structure, and we say the market is creating high and high low. What happened now when the market breaks toward the downside? Remember, we are creating high and high low, but in this case we were expecting that this market, it can come here, either here, but as long as it does not break the last structure. But now remember, our market has already broken our structure, because if ever the market could have come here, do all these things, but as long as it is not breaking our last structure, we could still say that our market is creating high and high low. But now look at this market, it has already broken our last structure. And breaking our last structure, what does that mean into the market? It means the market has shifted, because this is where the current market is and this is the last structure. So we will no longer say that the market is now creating high and high low. No, the market has already created a new lower low, and the last point where the market is, because I've already said, for us to know where the market last point was, you just have to move backward, and you can see this is the last point the market was before it did what? Before it had that huge move. Okay, and after creating that point, let me put this one into color red so that it can be a bit visible. Let me delete that one. So this is now, we now know that the market has fully shifted, and we will no longer say this market is creating high and high low. Some people can say the market is doing a deep retracement, but according to the market structure, that is how the market is reacting toward that time. And we are not saying the market now is as fully shifted, it is now a downtrend. No, we are just saying according to the structure of the market. Remember, the trend is still what? The trend is bullish, only that the structure of the market has shifted around that time. And for us now to say the market now has started to shift and is fully going toward the downside, then we will expect that this market, it can come here, as long as we don't go beyond the upper side, it can come here, then continue to drop down. Then as long as it does not break toward the downside again, now we will start creating lower high and lower low. But the moment the market come and shift and break toward the upside, now again we start saying the market has again shifted and we are creating high and high low. I hope you have understood why we keep on saying we have high and high low. It is because the market keep on shifting. And remember, this is a live market, so the market has the right to continue doing what? It has the right to continue going either upside or downside, because that is because we have buyers and sellers into the market. Now coming to GBPUSD, the reason why I'm saying the market was selling, because the weekly, daily and everything, it was telling us to sell during that time, and you can see where the market is. And according to me, because this market, it is somehow ranging around this area, the best thing I will do, because it is only 100 pips, you can just wait for the market to break around this area, because it is easy. Because I believe the moment the sellers came here, you can see how the sellers came here. If they have the potential, let them break around that area, come and retest, creating a new lower low, a new lower high, sorry, then we can start selling the market. We can now start seeing the market is heading toward the downside. But if the sellers, if ever the buyers comes in again, and now where the market is, instead of the sellers taking the market down, if ever the buyers get the strength to push the market up, then we still have to say we have to continue with the trend, because as of this moment the market is ranging and there's nothing new we can do. The market is already ranging, it is in one place. You can see from the weekly, each and every candle here represent a whole week. So you can see 1, 2, 3, for almost a month, the market is in one place. It is neither going up, it is neither going down. Like it is not moving like the way we want the market to move. So we can just say the market is at this support, because again, if you can just zoom out, you see, you can see how the previous market has been reacting around that area. Whenever we are at this zone, If you are below the zone, we can see the sellers are taking control. Whenever we are above, we can see how the buyers are taking control into the market. So as of this moment, I keep on saying the market is consolidating. It is consolidating. So I'd rather wait for the market either to break on the upper side, then we can say we were just having a deep retracement, or if the market, if you really want to trade, let me go to the daily time frame so that you can have quite a lot of information into the market. If again I go to daily, the same thing. I keep on saying whenever you move from the higher time frame going to the lower time frame, uh, you just want to have the you just want to have more information of what the market is doing. You can see the same structure on the daily, and this is the consolidation that I'm trying to say. There are some people who will say I'll just wait for the box to break and then I'll enter the market, but as for me, I use the simple concept of support and resistance, because whenever we have the buyers around these areas, you can see how the sellers, they are pushing the market down, and whenever we have the sellers around this area, you can see how the buyers are pushing the market toward the upside. So at the end of the day, you realize the market is going up and down, and it can even take even more than even 2 months. Again, I keep on saying we are entering a festive season. So we are heading to the December, and the market most of the time it likes consolidating. So it is not a miracle for us to see the market consolidating like this even the whole of December, because this is a very small area for GBPUSD to say like a whole month. It can just move like 100 pips. No, it is a very small area, but let's just wait and see. But if you feel like you really want to trade, there are those people who can just stay away from the chart. If you really feel like I just want to trade, just go and draw these lines of support, and whenever the market is around this area, then you can try, and if they fail to break around this resistance, then you can just try to push your to try and see if you can sell the market. And if again the sellers come toward this area and they fail to break, you can again try to push the market upward. But this one is quite tricky, because this is a very small area. This is a very small area for us to say that we will buy and sell. It is a very small area, and even if again you can go to the lower time frame, I know there are people who are buying now, because you can say this is a head and an inverted head and shoulder. So they are saying I'll buy this market to this point. The same way we were selling this market, there are people who are already buying and they're waiting the market to head to the upside. So as for me, that is my thinking on GBPUSD. As much as I want the 300 pips, you cannot assume what the market is doing, because as of now, as much as we know the market has been going downward, the market is in a ranging, and a ranging that is not even big, and the buyers and the sellers, none of them is breaking out of that zone. So go and watch on GBPUSD. Let's see whatever the market will do. If ever they break toward the downside, we can just wait for the retracement. Then we can say the market now is fully shifting, because again you can see the moment they came and they broke here, you can see here this candle here, because of the election, you can see how they have retested, and now we don't even have a new lower low. If ever they could have already now created a new lower low, we could be waiting for the market to retrace. Then we can do what? We can now start continue selling the market comfortably. But now you see, even if they just broke down toward the downside, they came back creating a new lower low, but they have not created a new lower. They went back retracing, creating a new lower high, but they don't have a new lower low. So you can see everything is pointing that the market is consolidating. And the best thing, just stay away from that market. Or if you really want to trade, just be careful. Whenever the market is around this zone, if you want to sell, be careful. If you want to buy, wait for the market at least to come toward this downside. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you'll keep watch on the GBPUSD. Until next time, bye bye.